Hi, welcome to the Alex Carrillo Method. Today we're going to be tuning this snare drum right after the intro. So now that we got our brand new head, we're gonna finger tighten all of our tension rods. Okay, so now that we have them all finger tight as best we can, all the way around, step two is we're gonna get out all the wrinkles. Now with the coated drum heads, it's a little bit harder to see, but we'll be able to hear the difference once we get it a little bit up to pitch. Once again, we start with the first slug. It'll be vertical with a rim, and we're going to turn it horizontal with a rim that's a quarter turn. So we're going to do a quarter turn all the way around. Slow and steady wins the race. We're not going to rush this. You can use two keys if you want to, but I'm just going to go all the way around twice. Now some videos might tell you to skip a lug. I don't think you need to do that. You just go to the next one. We're going to bring it up slow with quarter turns, because basically what we're trying to do is not ruin our rim. We don't want to tighten the rim too much on one side, and that will also ruin our head, so we don't want to do that. So all the way around, just quarter turns. Now this is snare drum, obviously, so it's going to be really tight, so we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing because we want to bring it up real tight. You can hear the drum is already coming up. So it's giving us a sound. So now we're going to do the next step in the Alex Carrillo method is to find the highest pitch, tune the rest of the lugs to that highest pitch, and then because it's a snare drum, keep going up from there. Actually, they're all pretty close to each other. There's not a real big difference, but we're going to keep trying to find the highest pitch. All right, so that's the highest pitch as far as I can hear. So we're going to tune the rest of them to that one, and then we're going to keep going up. See, there's a very dramatic change in pitch in that one. So we're going to give that a quarter turn. Once we give that one a quarter turn, we're going to go to the next one. That's pretty close. They're pretty close. All right, all of them sound pretty much in the ballpark. There's not a dramatic change in pitch, so that's not bad, but we're gonna keep going up since they're all pretty much close. We're just gonna give it a couple more quarter turns all the way around. All the way around. Now that's a good starting point. So let's flip the drum over and do the snare side. All right, so here we got the snare side. So if I push down, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a lot of little wrinkles, and we gotta get those wrinkles out. Now you've seen a lot of tricks on the internet where you shove a stick in between the snares and the snare side head, but what you gotta do, make sure that you loosen up your snare drum wires all the way to make sure that there's a lot of slack, more than enough slack, so that the stick will fit in between the snares and the rim, and so you don't damage your snares. That we have a lot of slack. Shove this drumstick in there. See? Nice and gentle. There's still a lot of play with the snares, so you're not ruining your snares. Once again, start from the beginning. Make sure that you go around to each tension rod and finger tighten as best you can. Now every time you go around, when you tighten one set, the other set will get a little bit looser, and you got to tighten those. So with this old drum stool, using it as a lazy Susie makes easy work of getting to every single lug all the way around, making sure that you can tighten it up with your fingers. All right, that's pretty much as tight as I can get them with my fingers. Now if I push down, it's still very loose. Ugh. So we're gonna go quarter turns all the way around. Vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. Now once again, since this is the snare drum, we want this one to be as tight as we possibly can. And once again, quarter turns to protect our rim, to protect the head, to bring it up nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And once we go around a couple of times like this, I'm pretty sure we're not going to have any wrinkles. So right now, we're going to find the highest pitch and then tune the rest of them to that. So I think this is our winner right here. So we're going to tune all the rest of the lugs to that one, and then we're going to keep on cranking it up. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. That sounds pretty good to me. So now, since all of them are pretty much even, we're going to crank it up even more because this is a snare side head. We want it to be really high pitched. Now there's other drum channels, and this is fun if you want to do it. I mean, please go ahead, whatever method you like, whatever sound that you want to get, you know, go ahead and do it. If you're going to tune to a note, by all means, but I'm just going to go from my ear. That sounds really high, so that's pretty good to me. So now let's tighten up our snares. Now I've switched over the snare drum to a regular snare stand. That way we can listen to when the snares get activated. Keep tightening it. So now we want to get a nice snappy sound without overdoing it on the how tight the snares are. This is obviously, we're not there yet. Ooh, we're getting closer. Okay, that's not bad on the snares. But we have this little weird ring. So I think that the top head isn't tight enough. So we're going to bring up the top head a little bit more. Quarter turns all the way around. See how that sounds. Not bad. We're almost there. I think one more turn and we're there. Not too shabby. Let's see what we do, or let's see what sound we get if we give the snare side quarter turn all the way up. I think the top one is pretty solid. I think once we do this, we shall be there. Okay, so the snare drum is tuned. I double checked it with my drum dial to see where it was, where I usually have it, and even just tuning it by ear, the bottom head was perfect. On the drum dial, it's at 82. On the batter side, was off by a quarter turn all the way around. So now with that information, I tuned it up. So the batter side is a 90. The snare side is an 82. But basically, even just doing it by ear, it came out almost exactly the way I like it. I mean, you're going to do it the way you like it. And let's give this drum a listen and see what you guys think. Here we go. That sounds awesome to me. So I hope that this video helped you out. I hope that you were able to get your drum out of the box, put the heads on, and tune it up the Alex Carrillo method. And I hope you get the drum sound that you want. Now, different heads are going to affect it differently. You can add moon gels to like dampen it, your little donuts, whatever you want. Like I said, use a drum dial, use a TuneBot, an app on your phone. Whatever it is that you need to get the sound that you want. I mean, for just doing it up by ear, it came out great. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.